Hi guys, as promised, I'm bringing you my full review of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and I'm gonna give you all the details on this foundation so you know exactly what it's all about, what it does, whether or not it lives up to the claims, and if you want to go out and purchase this foundation for yourself. So let's get right into the review. Okay guys, first and foremost, we're gonna get into the price. Price is number one. It doesn't matter how amazing a product is. If it isn't within your budget, it's just not something you're going to be able to purchase. So this foundation is $45 Canadian, 38 US. So it definitely does fall into the higher end price range as far as foundations go. This bottle is a 1 ounce bottle, standard for 99% of foundations on the market. My shade, if you would like to know, is 4W2 Toasty Toffee. Shades, let's talk shades. I discovered a huge discrepancy in the amount of shades available between Canada and the US, because I'm here in Canada, but I know a lot of you guys are watching from the US, so I try to give both sets of information. 30 shades are available to Canada as far as the website goes, and also places like Sephora. I did notice that there are 38 shades available at EsteeLauder.com and also Sephora.com US. So there are more shades in the US than there are in Canada. So any of you in Canada, if you're traveling to the US and you cannot find your shade here, definitely check out an Estee Lauder counter or a Sephora in the US, and you may be able to find your shade in one of the ones that are not carried here in Canada. So like I said, my shade is 4W2 Toasty Toffee, and how the shade numbers work and names is that they have cool, neutral, and warm shades. C signifies cool, N for neutral, W for warm. There are 3 numbers, actually 1 number, 1 letter, and a 3rd number that comprises the code, if you will, for the foundation. Mine is 4W2, so 4 signifies the fact that it's the 4th deepest group of shades. The W signifies that it's a warm undertoned foundation, and the 2 signifies that it's the 2nd darkest in that 4W range. So there is a 4W1, I'm 4W2. So that's how you figure out which shades are right for you. So the 1s and 2s are gonna be the fairest of the fair. 3, 4 is gonna be in the medium to medium dark. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes, they go up to 8. The darkest shade is 8N1 Espresso, and the lightest is 1C1 Cool Bone. So there is a wide variety of undertones and shades. So most likely you will be able to find your shade. That's one of the reasons why Estee Lauder is one of my favorite go-to brands, because they do a wonderful job of providing everyone with a shade that can match them well. One thing I do want to mention that I found out through my research is that they have added some new shades pretty recently, and they've also changed some of the shade codes. 2 of them specifically, CN1 Truffle is now, 6N1 Truffle is now 6N2 Truffle. So if you used to be that shade 6N1, you're now 6N2, same name, Truffle. If you were a 6C2 Rich Mahogany, they've changed that code to 7C1 Rich Mahogany. So keep that in mind if you are either one of those 2 shades. Okay, let's talk packaging. Very beautiful packaging. As you can see, I love gold. Anything gold, I'm automatically going to be attracted to. I love this packaging. It's a frosted glass. You can clearly see your shade through the bottle. It has the Estee Lauder logo there, and it has the shade on the bottom with a gold cap, and it does not have a pump. So you will have to pour the foundation out, which I know a lot of people don't like, myself included. I have heard and I've seen others use a MAC pump. Apparently that does fit the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation bottle. I am definitely going to try that out. I'm going to get a MAC pump and I will come back in another video and report to you guys how I get along with that. But that's good to know that there is an option for putting a pump on. It's kind of weird that Estee Lauder doesn't even at least offer the option of buying the pump separately, but if you do want one, definitely try the MAC pump. Okay, let's get into the details. That's the most important thing everyone wants to know when deciding whether or not they want to purchase a foundation, right? So first of all, like I said, it's 1 fluid ounce or 30 mils. It is for all skin types. It's made in Belgium, which I found very interesting. Made in Belgium, and it's good for 24 months of use, so that's 2 years. It claims to be 15-hour wear, which I can't attest to that because I don't wear my foundations for that long, but I absolutely 100% believe that that is possible. I will insert some photos of me wearing the foundation with no primer. Anytime I do a foundation review, I will never test a foundation using primer, even though I know that's a regular step many people use, and I do too. Normal everyday makeup wear, I will use a primer, but when I'm testing a foundation, I want to see what you can do all by yourself. Because of course, when life gets busy and you need to cut out some steps in your makeup routine, being able to not have to wear a primer is a really great step that you can potentially cut out if you're running out of time and you don't want to fuss with primer. Knowing that your foundation is gonna look great either way is such a bonus. So as you can see in the pictures that I'm showing, you will see that as the day went on, I did get oily around my nose and forehead. I'm a combo oily girl, so that of course I expected to happen, but I loved the way that my face looked. My face looked flawless, as it does right now. If I do say so myself, I am wearing the foundation right now and I love it. Just putting that out there. It looks amazing as the day goes on and it lasts forever. Natural looking through heat and humidity. I absolutely believe that claim. It's August, it's very hot, and it absolutely will stand up through heat and humidity, especially if you are oily. You wear a mattifying primer or a matte powder on top. That'll just make the wear even that much longer. Lightweight, I absolutely agree with that. It doesn't feel like anything is on your face at all. Extremely lightweight. Oil-free, buildable, medium coverage. I will absolutely agree with that. It is a medium coverage foundation that can be built up to full coverage if you would like. Doesn't change color. I agree with that. That's very important. No oxidization going on. Fragrance-free, dermatologist tested, and it gives you a semi-matte finish, which is important for, of course, us oily girls. Now, I really want to focus on 3 claims specifically that really stood out to me when reading up all about this foundation. First, they claim it looks just as fresh as when you first applied it as you go throughout the day. I absolutely agree with that claim. It absolutely does look fantastic as the day goes on, just like when you first applied. Of course, if you do need to blot, then blot, but it will absolutely stand up throughout time. Number 2, they claim that it is non-acnogenic and non-comedogenic, which is something that I really have never heard of a foundation claim to be. I know a lot of people out there do suffer from foundations clogging their pores and causing them to break out. And I really love the fact that Estée Lauder specifically claims that you will not break out, pretty much. That's what non-acnogenic means. Non-comedogenic. It won't clog pores or cause acne, which is a relief to us all with larger pores, oilier skin types that do tend to have more breakouts than those with normal or drier skins. So I love that fact, and I agree. I've been wearing this foundation now for a while, and I haven't experienced any breakouts whatsoever. Last but not least, won't smudge or come off on clothes. So important, so important. I'm wearing a black t-shirt. Let's test it live. Look at that. Nothing. It will not come off on clothes. It doesn't transfer. It is great. It is such a beautiful foundation that does everything that you want it to do. It makes you look flawless. It mattifies. It wears for a long time. It is just superb. So all in all, I give this foundation a big, huge 2 thumbs up. It is a fantastic foundation that has become a holy grail for me. This is a foundation I will continue to purchase time and time again. It does exactly what I need it to do. And anyone out there with any skin type, as they do claim it is for all skin types, and I agree. I think drier skins definitely need to make sure that you moisturize, you exfoliate. Oilier skins, make sure you use that mattifying primer to extend the longevity of the times where you have to blot. Of course, it is summertime and we all are going to need to blot and do some touch-ups here and there, but this foundation is going to look fantastic on anyone. From very fair to very deep skin tones, you got to be able to find a color that will match you well, depending on your undertone. Definitely go to Sephora or an Estée Lauder counter, get a sample, try it out, see if it works for you, and I hope that it does, because this is fantastic. So that's it for my review, guys. I hope that you got all the information you need to decide if you would like to purchase the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Please subscribe, like, comment, and keep coming back for more videos. I'm on a roll. I'm gonna be pumping out as many videos as I possibly can. We're talking about skincare, we're talking about makeup, we're talking about how to get rid of cellulite, hyperpigmentation, all kinds of amazing things on this channel, and we're gonna laugh and have fun too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.